Hi, it's Abby from Abby and Steve's Rockin' Adventures. We're here at the famous Machu Picchu, and we're about to go explore.
Machu Picchu is the well-preserved Inca city in the clouds, high up in the Andes Mountains, never discovered by Spanish conquerors. So, what is it really like to travel there and then walk through Machu Picchu? This video will show you our experience. The journey is not quick or easy, but in our opinion, it's worth the effort. Our journey began with a flight to Lima, Peru. Then the next day, a flight to Cusco, from which we took a hired car to the town of Ollantaytambo. We stayed the night at a hotel right next to the train station, and the next morning, without waiting in line, we walked out of our hotel and boarded the 6:30 a.m. train for the ride to Aguas Calientes. It took an hour and 40 minutes, and our train had some entertainment, but sadly did not give or sell coffee. The train takes you deeper and deeper into the jungle. At Aguas Calientes, also known as Machu Picchu Pueblo, we waited in a long line, about 90 minutes, to board the bus to Machu Picchu. The bus is the only way to get there. It takes you up narrow, winding, mostly unpaved roads through the dense rainforest. We went up steep hillsides with cliffs on the edge of the road. The ride takes about 40 minutes. There's barely enough room for two buses to pass each other. Individual cars are not allowed on the road. No wonder the Spanish never found this place. Finally, we were at the top and at Machu Picchu. When you start, you have a choice, Circuit 1 or Circuit 2. Unless you chose when you bought your ticket to take a circuit with a longer hike up one of the nearby mountains. We heard that Circuit 2 was the best, had the best views, so that is the route we took. Circuit 2 starts by going to the top. There are a lot of stairs, but there are also a lot of places you might want to stop and take pictures or just admire the view. Some viewing areas can be crowded, but if you are not in a big tour group or not in a hurry, you can outwait the crowds and have that great viewing spot all to yourself. Eventually, you get to the highest point of Circuit 2. It has a big wide open field and then a very popular photo spot at the end. With patience, we could grab a great photo at this spot. Then you start the descent down into Machu Picchu. The steps are not evenly spaced or level, so you have to be careful, both going up and down. We kept going down, and eventually you get to a doorway that leads into the heart of the city. Circuit 2 is the classic circuit. It goes to all the key areas. The Circuit 2 distance is about 2.2 kilometers or 1.2 miles. It seemed a lot longer than that to us. It's a lot of up and down, and we took our time stopping to admire the view and take pictures. All in all, we took about 2.5 hours to walk through the whole site. There is no bathroom in the site, but there is one before you enter. It cost 2 soles to use and was nice and clean. Walking through the city is like walking through a maze. There are rooms to explore, narrow passages, open areas, lots of up and down. While you admire the view, here are some Machu Picchu facts. Machu Picchu gets over 1.5 million visitors per year. That would average to about 2,500 per day, but the busy season is June, July, and August, which can get over 4,000 to 5,000 visitors a day. June, July, and August are winter in Peru, but other than being busy, it's a very good time to visit Machu Picchu. Despite the elevation and being winter, it was not cold. I dressed in layers, a down vest and sweatshirt in the morning, and a flannel and t-shirt the rest of the day was perfect for me. A hat is a good idea because when the sun comes out at that elevation, it is very intense. Summer months in Peru are December, January, and February, but that's also the rainy season, and you can get a lot of days of low visibility. Machu Picchu was built in the mid-15th century, and it was abandoned after the Inca fell to the Spanish, even though it was not found by the Spanish. It sits at 2,430 meters, which is just over 8,000 feet. In 1911, Hiram Bingham, an American, found the ruins. It was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983 and is considered to be one of the modern 7 wonders of the world. Eventually, we made our way to the lower spot of Machu Picchu where you could look back at where you had come from. There was still more rooms to explore, so we kept on going. Did you know the Inca carved these stones and fit them together without any mortar? That's so that in case of an earthquake, the stones are so tightly fitted they can jumble around and then fall right back into place. Amazing! We ended our circuit by the homes that we saw at the beginning. We even saw a llama free-range grazing. Then, when we were outside, we got a bite to eat before waiting in another really long line for the bus to take us back to Aguas Calientes. We had a few hours to kill before our train that would take us back to our hotel, so we walked around the cute town of Aguas Calientes, or Machu Picchu Pueblo. It's a really cute town because no cars are allowed. It's a lot of pedestrian-only roads that are narrow with shops and restaurants, and they have a lot of art installations as well. You walk through a market in order to get to the train station. It was a little confusing, but they had some big signs. The train station itself was pretty, but very, very crowded. Be sure to check out our other videos about what we did in Cusco and Lima, and thanks for watching.